Hey guys, so I'm now at the Prism Plus booth, okay? And if you're wondering why I'm standing at the back of the booth, well, Comex is in full force right now. There is no quiet area. Even now, I'm not even sure if I can actually be heard right now. The funny thing is, while we were walking, the clip to my mic broke, and then the windshield or the sponge fell, so now I've just got this. I hope that it's still okay. I don't know, but anyway, we're still gonna move on, all right? And like I said, Comex is in full force. We are in midday now. We've still got a few more booths to go. But anyway, back to this. So we are at Prism Plus. Now, I mean, I'm sure you guys know I've already reviewed 3 of their monitors, and that's a small percentage of the huge amount of monitors, the different variations that they have. They probably have one of the most varied models around. There's so many, and it will take forever for me to review all. Now, as usual in Comex, they're having a lot of awesome discounts. One of the coolest discounts they have is actually in conjunction with Lazada. So how that works is, if you spend more than $300, you go to them, they will let you scan a QR code, all right? And when you scan that QR code, it will generate a promo code. So what you do is you use that promo code, go on Lazada, buy that same monitor, enter the promo code, and you get an additional $25 off on what are already beautifully priced monitors, right? And you can still cash and carry now if you want, but unfortunately you can't get that $25 discount. So if you feel that, you know, I came all the way here, I don't care about the $25 discount, I want the monitor now, just come and pick it up, no problem at all. Now, one of the reasons why I'm featuring the booth is not just because of their monitors, they actually also sell their mounts, okay? Now, I actually purchased one of the mounts, and I tell you what, let's go over there. Hopefully you can still hear me, and I'll show you which mount that I bought. Okay, so this is actually the Arc01. Now the Arc01 is a single arm mount. I actually bought the double, which is over here, all right? And this is actually a lot cheaper than what I paid for it, but anyway. So this is the double mount. It's a really cool mount because it's not just a mount. There are so many other features as well. You've got your other ports here as well. You can come closer. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see it, but basically you have a mic and speaker input. You have your USB port, all right? And all these can be connected to your laptop or your monitor, and you basically are given additional ports, which is really cool. There are not a lot of mounts that do that. The only other mount that I know that has ports is a brand from Australia called Zergonic, and they cost like 2-3 times as much. And the ports will be an additional add-on that you need to pay even more. So the fact that Prism Plus has all this with the ports for $139 is an absolute steal, okay? But not just this. Now, for some people, even paying this might be a bit too expensive, or you feel that, look, I don't need all the bells and whistles, I just want a mount, I just want to put my monitor there, I'm never going to touch it again. Well, now they actually have a sort of a light series, which is sort of a toned down, simplified version, and it's even cheaper, but it still works and it's still beautifully built, still really solid. It's just on the other side. Let's go take a look. So here are the Arc Light series. Okay, so if you take a look, if you were to compare the double, all right, so the Arc02, the double mount, that was $139 on offer, all right, so this one, the double one, it's $109, it's a lot cheaper, and it still feels just as solid. Now, if you look at the single one, this is where I find it's really an excellent deal. So, can I turn this? Oh yes, I can. Okay, so this is the Arc Light single arm. It's only $69. So if you're wondering what the drawbacks are, well, okay, so first things first, in the normal Arc02, the VESA mount, you can actually lift the whole thing up. So that makes things a lot easier, so that you can actually put the monitor face down, just use this, bring it over, screw it in, and then just clip it on. Whereas for this, you would actually have to hold the monitor there, and then mount the monitor to the arm. Now, if you don't want to spend the extra money on that added feature, that's fine. Just holding it there and screwing is a one-time thing. You're not going to be moving your monitors a lot. This is still a great option. So kudos to Prism. They've given you another option, which is a Arc Light single mount going for only $69. Okay, so one really cool monitor that I haven't had a chance to fully review yet, but I just saw it here and I think it's pretty awesome. Now, what makes this monitor unique is that it's actually focused and built more for console gamers. So, yep, console gamers, you are also thought of as well here at Prism Plus. So what makes this more for console gamers is that the focus really is on resolution and not so much on refresh rate. Now, why is that? Because most of your console games, whether it's the PS4 or the Xbox One, now most of them, you might get some games not as graphic intensive that you could get maybe 60 FPS, but the majority of these console games, when you plug into a TV, you are getting about 30 FPS. So because of that, they don't focus on the refresh rate. They don't need to bump it up to 144 or 165 or 240 or anything like that. They focus on the resolution. So what you're getting here is a 4K VA panel. So like I mentioned before, VA panel, so you get really good colors, better viewing angles, so that if you play more than one player, you don't have to worry about your friend or both of you having not a very good viewing angle and then the colors get distorted. With a VA panel, you don't have that issue. And like I said, 4K screen, wonderful resolution for gaming, all right? And like I said, for console, you don't need to worry about refresh rates. Now, the price of this, all right, let's take a look. So X315 Max is going for $549, which is an excellent price for a 31-inch monitor. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to fully review it, but looking at the price and looking at the specs, I would say it's also a very good deal. And with all the monitors that I've reviewed for Prism Plus, they've basically followed the same pattern of excellent value with really good quality monitors. Okay, so I was actually going to sign off at the Prism Plus booth, but I actually saw this monitor and I didn't know that they had this. So this is the Prism Plus X300, okay, which is an ultra wide, but as you can see, it's a bit of a smaller version. So I think it's great because if, let's say you wanted the experience of having an ultra wide, but you don't have a lot of money or you don't feel like it's worth putting down a lot of money for an ultra wide, you can get this for $399, which is a really good price. I mean, the X340 Pro was like $600-ish. The X490 was over $1,000. So this is really a good option as a budget ultra-wide. So yeah, Prism Plus booth. Now don't forget, if you want that $25 Lazada discount, come over here, get your QR code, right, before you buy the monitor. Or if you want a cash and carry, just get the monitor and you guys can go and enjoy yourself. All right, so we've still got a few more booths to go. But yeah, come down to the Prism Plus booth, say hi to the guys over here. I'm JP, we're going to the next booth.